Hey all, this is the LEGO City Beach Lifeguard Station and I bought it for $40 US. This comes with 4 minifigures, a couple of small animals, a quad ATV, and a 3-wheeled ice cream cart. This is a small road base plate, the 8x16 version with ramps at either end, right there in the middle. And then you got a couple of 8x16 regular plates used on either side, plus a little bit of extension beyond that. Very, very plain down here because this is intended to be just a little space where you can park the quad or something. It's just, you know, the lifeguard station is elevated up, and yeah, there's a little bit of foliage and stuff. Let's get in a little bit closer and we'll look at the minifigures by themselves later. The idea for the overall layout here is that this is not really a road like a city road. This is just an access pathway, a wide paved pathway for pedestrians and bikes and such. Folks who are just, you know, traveling alongside the beach. So this is the beach here, and then there would be water out here. The sea or whatnot would be right in this area. It's too bad that they didn't give you any suggestion of water to go with this. Just a single lounge chair there and some stuff for somebody who's hanging out. Gotta have a place to throw away your trash, of course. And then this feature is kind of a major thing. It's the nest, recently dug nest for the sea turtle. It is rather oversized for it, but you know, it uses existing Lego pieces to decently good effect. This is a new color for the sea turtle there. It's pretty nice looking with the tan base color, and it's dual molded with dark red in it. I like it. Wish that we had gotten more of them and not just one in this set. The other small animal is just the regular crab, you know, the same one that we've gotten, the same mold that we've gotten for a very long time, just a regular red color. Small tree over here can be rotated around a little bit, and then the small section of road has ramps at either side. At the base over here, you got a spot where you can rent some equipment. So there's paddle boarding with the lime green and sand green colored paddle boards, and also the paddles for each, and also PFDs for up to 3 people there, 3 main people who are included. And then to get up to the level, the upper level of the lifeguard station, they have a ladder, which totally makes sense and fits. And then the build of this is very simple and straightforward. Also, the color blocking of it is pretty simple. Obviously got just the binoculars there. PA, speakers up top, and inside is a microphone to access that PA system, and something probably to be looking at is it's looking like radar right now, but I'm assuming that the person would just be looking at weather conditions in general. So it'll just be a computer station, and then there's a map up on the wall with a sticker. That's it, no other sticker on this side. That's really it for the overall build. Now this I like very much. It has just the right number of pieces, a little bit of good detailing on it. It has nice proportions to it, nice colors, a couple of accessories added on to the back, which totally makes sense and are appropriate. It's good to have the space there. And this can potentially hold 2 people because there could be 1 rider and then, well, maybe even 3, because you can have 2 people hanging on to the bar from the side. Ice cream cart is a nice small build with a sticker used for the sign on either side. This is kind of a staging area here where you have the 2 cones, though. It's weird that they included soft serve pieces, because I think that you would be doing scooping. As a matter of fact, they include a scooping spoon in this set. I'll show you that with the associated minifigure, but this is the main freezer here, so you would store the materials, like the scoops themselves up here would be stored in there by default, and then just when a person is ready to pay, you just set them up here, and you could have the spoon right there, potentially 1 other cone held up in this spot. I think that this could have been thought through maybe a little bit better to make a little bit more sense for what it's trying to do, but it looks good, and you can certainly use your imagination and just a little bit of modification to make the whole thing work better, at least in my opinion. Here on the left is the ice cream vendor, who of course is going to be one of the 3 ice cream bandits from the city this year. And on the right is a very blonde cousin of mine with the dual molded legs there. The torso print works. This color for the cone is bright green, not regular green, but that piece is available in 3 colors now. And there's the scoop, right? So again, should not be soft serve in my opinion. Really good print for the lifeguard in my opinion, and there's no alternate face here or here. However, the lifeguard does need to be able to safely ride the ATV quad, and thus includes a helmet also. Here are the other 2 figures with new prints for both. I do wish that the print here was a little bit better. You can see towards the center, it's just not quite as opaque as it ought to be. You know, all that should be closer to one color and should be a little bit more consistent, but that is nitpicking to some degree. The one on the right is done very well and has the dual molded legs with teal for one of the colors. Yeah, that one is produced exceptionally well. I don't know what the chopsticks are for, but the other thing that she has is just a grabber for picking up refuse off the beach. So she's going to be helping to keep the natural habitat clean, you know, so people are using it, but people are also coming along and making sure that people don't have too much of a lasting negative impact on the environment. At least half of the leftover pieces can be easily used within the set, and this is what the sticker sheet looked like, not too much there. $40 US is definitely too much for this. The prices in other regions are better, but I fully expect to see this go on sale before too long, and then I think it'll make a lot more sense value-wise. I think $30 US would be really nice. 35 is kind of a stretch, but yeah, it's closer. The closer you get to 30, I think the closer you get to a reasonable range. It's a pretty simple set, you know. If you ignore the fact that this is on stilts and just imagine this being down, it really helps you to understand just how much stuff you really have here. There's not that much detail in it, but each thing is good for what it is. Each thing has its own charm and is produced, I think, decently well. And this is a 5+ set, so I can't expect too much elevation of the whole thing, too much class and complexity. So all told, I think this is set up pretty well. Just needs to go on sale in the US. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you again soon.